Yes, I think we are. Well, ready to go. So again, good afternoon, everyone. We will start today with a trip announcement. The President of the General Assembly, PJ Dennis Francis, will travel to St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda from 25th to 28th of May to take part in the 4th International Conference on Small Island Developing States, SEEDS 4. The event is hosted by the government of Antigua and Barbuda under the theme Charting the Course Towards Resilient Prosperity. The once-in-a-decade conference aims to address the multiple challenges, including the impacts of climate change, the debt crisis, and post-pandemic social and economic recovery affecting small island developing states. The PJ will speak at the opening segment of the conference attended by heads of state and government, ministers, and other high-level dignitaries. The President of the General Assembly will also pay a courtesy call on the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, His Excellency Mr. Gaston Brown, and hold bilateral meetings with the Prime Minister of Samoa, His Excellency Her Excellency, I should say, Ms. Fiame Naomi Matafa, Minister for Foreign Affairs of Antigua and Barbuda, and Mr. Everly Paul Chet Green, among other interlocutors. President Francis will also host a roundtable discussion of gender equality in SEEDS, engage with a small group of children and young people before participating in the closing ceremony of the SEEDS Children and Youth Action Summit, and meet with civil society organizations, among other engagements. So, during the SEEDS 4 conference in Antigua and Barbuda, President Francis will continue to advocate for the inclusion of vulnerability in measuring prosperity and securing access to development finance, whilst highlighting the impacts of climate change, including sea level and the threats posed to small island developing states. The critical issue of sea level rise, which is one of the PGA's main priorities, will be discussed by world leaders during the General Assembly High-Level Week here in New York in September. The PGA's delegation includes his chef de cabinet, his special advisor on gender equality and women's empowerment, a special advisor, a team leader for sustainable development and financing for development, as well as a communications advisor. Travel costs for the visit are covered by the OPJ's Trust Fund and the UN regular budget. So for your diaries next week, that's my last note for the day. Member states will meet for informal consultations on the Summit of Future on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The PJ will be back in the office on Wednesday morning. And as we announced yesterday, also on Thursday, the 30th at 10 a.m., the General Assembly will hold a plenary meeting to pay tribute to the memory of the late President of the Islamic Republic of Iran, His Excellency Mr. Ibrahim Raisi, who died on Sunday, 19 May, as per the GA's practice to pay tribute to the memory of a deceased national leader who was the sitting head of state at the time of death. And on Thursday and Friday, member states will hold informal consultations on the high-level meeting on antimicrobial resistance. This is everything I have for you today. We'll be back here on Wednesday. As you know, Monday is a bank holiday here. And so, do you have anything else? Amelie, how are you today? Good to see you.
Thanks, Monica. Maybe it's a bit early, but if I'm not mistaken, on the 6th of June, there's the election of the new elected members in the Security Council. I was wondering if there's already a list of candidates that we can find somewhere.
Yes, you have, for the Security Council, I will definitely refer you to the Secretariat website. I believe the names of the candidates are already there, so I can also look into that and send to you as well, but double check there. What also can say is that on the same day, Amelie, and this is good that you asked that because we're going to have a stakeout there, there will be at 3 p.m. the election for the next PGA. So Amelie is spot on. We have the elections for the Security Council in the morning, and then in the afternoon slot, there will be the election for the new PGA of the 79th session. And for the media already, we're going to get that in your mailboxes, but there will be a stakeout there. As per tradition, the PJ will speak after his election and answer your questions. The PJ-elect, I should say. We have one PJ in the office until September, right? Okay, so if you don't have anything else, I would say have a wonderful weekend, long weekend, and I see you on Wednesday. Thank you. Thanks. Bye. Yeah, I also thank people doing ICJ reporting. Have a good weekend. Thank you.